pause. 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, Adrian Crawford, Jack Cabinet, Chris Culp courtside, Blake Lundy back in the studio. Florida State and Georgia. The Bulldogs will start Blue Kane, 6'5 junior out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Samto Surreal, 6'11 big man out of Nigeria. Jordan Ross, 6'3 junior out of Pleasant Grove, Utah. Jeremiah Wilkinson, the Cal transfer, their leading scorer, 6'1 sophomore, Powder Springs, Georgia. And Cannon Catchings, the 6'9 sophomore out of Brownsburg, Indiana, 9.1 points, 4.6 rebounds per game. The Bulldogs are coached by Mike White in year number 4, assisted by Antonio Reynolds Dean, Anthony Goins, and Todd Abernathy. Let's swing things over to Woody Hayes, our public address announcer, for the starting lineups for the Garnet and Gold.
Your Seminole starters. At forward, a 6'10 senior from Atlanta, Georgia, number 7, Chauncey Wiggins. Also at forward, a 6'9 senior from Panama City Beach, Florida, number 25, Alex Steve. At guard, a 6'5 senior from Allentown, Pennsylvania, number 5, Kobe Muggy. At guard, a 6'7 senior out of Neptune Beach, Florida, number 10, LeJay Jones. And finally at guard, a 6'4 senior out of Columbia, South Carolina, number 6, Robert McCray, the fifth. Your head coach, Luke Louts. Associate head coach is Jim Moran. General manager and assistant coach, Michael Flynn. Assistant coaches are Gerald Gillian, Chris Kent, and Derwin Kitchen. Let's go, Noel!
There you go. Woody Hayes getting us fired up as Florida State basketball presented by Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, a proud partner of the Noles. Swing things over to Adrian Crawford. Our keys to success brought to you by Scott and Wallace. Adrian, how do we get over the hump? Let's beat an SEC team tonight.
Yeah, the first thing is this. We have to take the fight to them. This is going to be a street fight tonight. This is going to be a work boot 2 shots game. We got to be ready to go and go from there. Second thing is this. We have to stop them in transition. They're going to play up and down like we do. We've got to get back in transition. Here's the third thing. We have got to rebound the basketball.
Yeah.
If we rebound the basketball tonight, we're able to get that ball out. We're going to play. And I actually got a fourth one. As I normally have 3.
Yes.
You got to let it fly.
Yeah.
Listen, guys are open. Shoot the basketball. This team is built on shooting. We have to shoot the ball tonight.
Keys to success brought to you by Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott & Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. Our officials tonight for this one, Lee Cassell. He's worked 23 games this season. He was in Manhattan, Kansas last night for Kansas State in Bowling Green. He had a game in Gainesville against Florida. A.J. Desai is the 11th ranked official according to KenPom. He's worked 22 games this year. He was in Kissimmee all week last week, working 5 games. It's his first game working either Florida State or Georgia. He worked an Elite 8 last season in the NCAA tournament. And Justin Porterfield, he's worked 13 games this season, 2 games in Kissimmee last week. The Noles, the home whites, white tops, white shorts, FSU across the chest in garnet, a garnet spear, garnet numerals trimmed in gold, and the garnet and gold spear down both sides of the shorts. Georgia, they've got the black tops, black shorts, Georgia across the chest in red, trimmed in white, red numerals trimmed in white, and that black Georgia G on the left side of the shorts. Maybe a little payback from 2 years ago. They were here. We were up 17 with 7:53 to play, and we couldn't hang on. Justin Hill hit the game winner with just under 2 seconds to go. Let's get that going and get it back tonight. All right, time now for the Emerge tip-off. Emerge, the official electrification and renewable energy partner of Florida State Athletics. Great night for college basketball. We've got some games already going to overtime in the ACC-SEC Challenge. This one expects to be a full 40-minute contest. I wouldn't be shocked if we had a late night here in the Tuck with these two teams. I really wouldn't.
Yeah, this is one of those things. This is why you come to Florida State. This is one of those things that even the next 3 games, these stretches that we got, Coach Louts always says this is like, we're not going to run from the smoke. We're going to be, if you're going to come here to Florida State, we're going to compete at the highest level. So, again, we're going to be able to hit these next 3 games, but this is the game in front of us right now, and this team's got to be ready to start that fight tonight.
Georgia's lone loss was to Clemson in overtime, 97-94, the championship game of the Charleston Classic at the College of Charleston. They played on Saturday afternoon. They beat Tennessee Tech 123-81. Does this sound sort of familiar? They made a school record 21 threes in that game. Very similar to what Florida State has done, and 123 points, the 3rd most all time and the most scored by the Bulldogs since 1990. So Luke Louts said with Texas A&M, it was like looking in a mirror. He feels like also Georgia, a lot of similarities, looking in a mirror with the way these two teams play. McGee, McCray, Wiggins, Jones, and Steen. Chauncey Wiggins, 98 career threes. He'll be getting them up. Could get to 100 tonight. Robert McCray, the 5th, 295 career assists. 5 is definitely in his wheelhouse. He could definitely get 5 and get to 300 career assists here this evening. Pace, poise, and a lot of energy in the building tonight. It'll be Steen and Cirillich up center circle. Ball in the air, tap control, being run down. McCray battling here in the near corner. It's out of bounds. Off of Georgia. Nope, they're going to say it's going to stay with Georgia off of McCray.
Yeah, that was the right call, right call.
All right, we're ready to go. He and Wilkinson were battling over it.
Yeah, I think the ref, I think he forgot which way they were going.
Yes. Georgia will inbounds. 1-3-1, half-court defense. Nearly a steal by McCray, but run down by Kane near the timeline. In the corner, 3 ball coming. No good by Ross. The rebound to McCray. McCray racing the other way. Handoff Wiggins over to Jones. A great look at a 3. Too strong, no good. Run down by Wiggins. Tapped out of bounds by Chauncey. No, it'll stay.
Yeah.
It's off of UGA. We'll stay with the Knowles.
Again, that's a great look that time. Great look that time by. We pushed in transition, got that rebound. And that's what you want. You want LeJay Jones. That shot's going to fall for him. He's got to keep letting it fly.
Let it fly. I'm with you. In the corner, Jones right near the Georgia bench. Lob to Steen, right wing. Back out near the timeline to McCray. The cross. McCray with the left hand. McCray swings in the corner. Wiggins a long triple.
There it is.
Chauncey Wiggins from downtown, his 99th career 3.
Great job that time by Chauncey Wiggins. Again, credit to Alex Steen on the roll that time. Him rolling hard right there. Again, they had to come down. They had to bump on that guy there.
Wilkinson 3, no good.
Great box up.
Wiggins the rebound. Steen a great box on Surreal. Outlet to McCray. He spins off of Ross. Attacking with the left hand all the way in. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Volleyball spiked Iceman style by Surreal. Out of bounds. He's good at that. 19 blocks, now 20. I had to give him another one for that block, make it 21. Whoa. They lead the country 8.8 blocks per game.
Hey, what's the name of that trucking company, Math?
Master Truckers?
Yeah.
I need to get that number. Along the baseline, McCray will inbound. Lob to Steen. Oh, Steen didn't try and save it. Now he does. He thought it was going to somebody else, but he runs it down. Jones now over to McCray. A minute in, 3-0 Florida State. McCray directing traffic. Steen top of the key. Steen looking for a guard. Over to Jones. Right wing extended. Jones had it knocked away by Wilkinson out of bounds right near Mike White. Stays with Florida State. 6 to shoot. White, 63-47 at Georgia. 7 years at Florida. Boy, did Leonard Hamilton have his number, didn't he?
He did. Rick was due every time Mike White came into the tuck.
Jones shot blocked in the corner by Wilkinson. Run down by the Bulldogs. Catching's the other way to Wilkinson. Hillitek loses it. Oh, nice hustle by McGee. McGee dove on the floor, took the loose ball away. Now Jones on the attack. All the way in. Bounce pass to Steen. The up fake. Steen in trouble. Had it knocked away. Got it back. Kicks out McCray. Here's a right wing Rainmaker. Off the heel. No good. Run down by Kane. Tries to save it in. Look out. It's coming our way. Kane. Wilkinson runs it down. He drives in the paint. High arcer off the window. Good by Jeremiah Wilkinson.
Yeah, again, good job that time. And what we got to just keep the pass.
Nice look to Steen. Steen kicks it all the way back out to Jones. Now back to Wiggins. And McCray will set it up. 3-2, 2 minutes into our ball game. Already a lot of pace. McGee off a curl for a 3-ball. Off the heel, no good. Rebound tapped out, far sideline, out of bounds. And it will be off of Florida State.
Good. Getting good looks going there. One thing that's got to happen, this is with Alex Steen. Alex Steen, he's going down there. He's hesitating. He's got the big shot blocker. Steen's going to have to get to a jump hook. He can't get down there and, get those guys off balance that time. But, again, I'd rather him do that than just force something up. But, again, you may see a little bit more Lear Malouk and more Shaheed Muhammad tonight.
Ross over to Wilkinson, a jab step back to Ross. Drives down the lane with the right hand, kicks out to Kane. Kane along the baseline, Euro step, reverse layup with the right hand off the window, good. Nearly a steal by Catchings, and Georgia has a 4-3 lead. Jones racing now over to McCray. We've hit a bit of a funk here. Nice move, McCray in the paint, kicking out. Wiggins the up fake. He goes all the way to the rack, right at Surreal. Tough shot, no good. Rebound by Kane. Kane down the floor. Catchings layup good, and one foul on McGee. Adrian, we've got to go at Surreal.
Yes.
We're acting afraid of him.
Yep.
We've got to go at him, and if he's going to block a shot, he's going to block it. But you got to challenge him and get him in foul trouble.
You do, and the other thing is this. He catches that basketball right there, Chauncey Wiggins. If you got to dunk the basketball or shoot the three.
Free throw good. Here comes Smurf Millender and Justin Bailey in the game. Georgia plays a ton of guys. They're the only power conference team with an 11-man rotation, all players averaging double-digit minutes. So they're going to run a lot of guys in and out. We got to be ready. 7-0 run by the Bulldogs. They lead 7-3. Now McGee gets it with Justin Bailey guarding him. He was at Wofford a year ago. Bailey played for the Terriers in the NCAA tournament. McCray trying to set it up. Right wing extended, crossing, driving, kicking, Steen. Steen dribbling in, kicking out to Wiggins. Wiggins will launch a three, that's off no good. Rebound McGee off of him, out of bounds, and back to Georgia.
Yeah, I think we got to look, I think right now we got to go as quick as we can. I think we need to be looking at Somerville in that game. Maybe move Wiggins, especially with the size, move Wiggins down to the 5.
7-3. Bulldogs 7-0 run. Millender, the UTSA transfer, was at South Alabama before that. Kane, third year in the program. Crossing, driving, Kane, kicks out, Catchings. If that name is familiar, he's got great basketball lineage. We'll tell you about it. The big man, Surreal, swings back out. Catchings a long triple. No good. Well, the putback dunk is no good by Surreal, but they call a loose ball foul on the Noles, and that's on McCray. That's his first. Team number 2. And will they give Surreal free throws? Well, we're seeing the physicality early of Surreal impacting the game without the ball in his hands.
Yep, it is. And again, now you got a guy like the Shaheed Muhammad coming in. You guys got to go at, again, guys like you said, are absolute best. You go at guys like that.
Surreal at the line. Free throw, no good.
Ball don't lie.
He's only a 58% free throw shooter coming in. Muhammad, Basong, and Somerville in. McGee, Steen, Jones are out. Dylan James, the 6'9 junior out of Winter Haven, is in. Also, Jake Wilkins checking in for Blue Cane. That last name sound familiar? It should. His dad is NBA legend Dominique Wilkins, who played in this building.
Very bouncy, very bouncy at the pop.
Yep. Surreal, second one. That one's good. Made 1 of 2. Now Justin Abson in, the 6'9 senior out of Coconut Creek at App State for his first 2 seasons and his second season at UGA. Surreal will sit down. 8-0 run by the Bulldogs. They lead 8-3. Noles haven't made a shot since that first bucket by Chauncey Wiggins 3.5 minutes ago. McCray brings it across. We have a little zone here, Adrian.
Yep.
Zone defense, driving. Basong in the corner. Wiggins, great look at a 3. No good. Rebound tapped out, run down by the Frenchman. Basong over to Somerville. Shot clock back to 20. Next whistle, immediate timeout. Zone defense. Somerville picks it up, looking for help. Back out McCray. 8 to shoot. McCray on the dribble. McCray kicking, extra pass. Basong, left corner 3. That's no good. And the rebound to Absent. We missed our last 9 shots. The other way come the Bulldogs. Bailey has it. Bailey a lefty triple. No. Rebound battle for, but an offensive rebound to Georgia. Ripped away by Basong, a whistle, and a foul called on Georgia.
Yeah, good.
And on Dylan James. And it'll be Florida State ball when we come back. I think maybe James was just on the end line. Yeah, that's going to be Florida State basketball anyway. Well, made our first one, but we've gone a little bit cold. It'll be Florida State ball on the other side. 15:31 to play early on. Georgia leads 8-3. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
Game day is full of big calls, but none bigger than choosing to drive sober. If you've been drinking, don't get behind the wheel. Call a ride, call a friend, or call it a night. In Florida, nearly 1 in 5 crashes with an impaired driver results in a fatality. Drunk driving is a personal foul with lifelong consequences. Make the right call. Drive sober, arrive alive. Go Noles. A message brought to you by the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles.
Hey, fellow Floridians,
we're the Wombles. We're retirees with 5 grandkids.
And huge fans of natural gas. When the kiddos visit from Ohio, we go through towels like pool water. That's why we love our natural gas dryer. It dries in a jiff.
So we use less energy and save money, too.
Yep.
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate when you install a new energy-efficient natural gas dryer. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and manage IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
This is Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
All threes brought to you by Scott & Walls, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott & Walls with offices in Tallahassee. And Emerge is fueling the future as Florida State Athletics, the electrification and renewable partner. Emerge, building a cleaner, brighter tomorrow with sustainable energy and smarter EV. When you cheer for the Garnet and Gold, though Emerge is on the court with you, fueling the future of energy. Emerge, powering progress, powering the Noles. Visit Emerge.com/FSU for more information. Seminole ball out of the timeout. Full court pressure by the Bulldogs. McCray races across, beating everybody back out to Somerville. A left wing 3 ball, too strong. And the rebound to the Dogs and to Bailey. We have missed our last 9 shots. Bailey driving past, nearly threw it away. James almost walked. Now wants to go to work on Basong. Backing in with the right hand. Backing in, stepping through, picks it up, kicks it out. Here's Bailey, a corner rainmaker. No! Rebound, Basong battling, out of bounds.
Good job.
Off of Justin Bailey. Good job by Tomas Basong.
Yeah, and right now, what I'm impressed with is that, we're doing a good job on the glass. They are, even though it's 8-7 right now on that glass, they're taking care of it, getting there. We just got to get there, calm down. We're going to make some shots are going to fall. We just have to, again, attack the rim. And like I said, when the big fella's out right now, we need to be trying to get downhill a little bit.
Somerville working a screen, cut off. Bailey trying to take away that dribble. Now out to McCray. Millender on him. Works a screen. Weaving through traffic. Had it knocked away from behind and a foul called on Smurf Millender.
There we go. And again, Rob McCray has got to get downhill. He's got to do it, the way he's playing. He's got to be able to do it.
Yeah. Luke Kane coming back in. Jordan Ross coming back in for Mike White. Led Georgia to the first NCAA tournament in 10 years last season. Coach of the Year in the SEC, Conference USA, and WAC. And now at Georgia, really they've changed their style. Much different than your typical Mike White teams.
Yeah, I think Mike White finally is kind of, I think when he first was at Florida, they used to try to play like this, get up and down, press, whatever. And he just hadn't had the players to be able to do it at the level.
Free throw good by McCray. So that's our first point since the Wiggins 3 at 19:34. Free throw. Missed the second one. Basong battling for a rebound. Absent grabs it for Georgia. And a double team and a foul from behind on either Somerville or Basong.
Sorry, Somerville. Sorry.
It's on Somerville, his first. 14:38 to play first half. 8-4 Georgia with a lead. ACC SEC Challenge. Student section, excellent tonight. Nice crowd on hand. Weaving their way down the floor. Here's a drive. Bailey lost it out of bounds. Justin Bailey thought he was fouled. Nice job checking him on the drive with the left hand. That's a Georgia turnover.
Yeah, I mean, Justin Bailey, I was wondering why he was shooting so many threes. He shoots 40-some%. Here we go. Rob's got to get downhill right here.
McCray races across. Bailey guarding him. Dribbling through traffic on the right wing. Now sets it up. Hand off Basong. Weave out front. Reverse pivot. Now Basong back over to McCray. Bailey just switching at the top of the key on the weave. McCray dribbling right wing now. 10 to shoot. Spinning off a defender. Kicking out Wiggins. Corner three. No. And the rebound to Jordan Ross. Down the floor. Bailey all the way to the rack. Blocked by Muhammad. Basong the rebound. Outlet now to McCray. Let's get something going offensively here. Down 8-4. 13:50 left early. McCray behind the back on the dribble. Out to Basong. He attacks. Now backing it on Kane with the right hand. Nice pass.
Hey! Put it down the rack.
Shot's been cleared for takeoff. A two-hand grab and a great look by the Frenchman. Here's a drive all the way to the rack. Blocked by Muhammad. It's a goaltend.
How was that a goaltend?
They're going to say off the window he got it. And a bucket there by Ross. All right, subs back in. Jones. Cam Miles checks in for the first time. Steen back in. And Wiggins, Muhammad, and McCray sit down.
We got to be ready to go. I think right now, listen, like I said, we need to see a little bit more, I think, of Shaheed Muhammad today. I think a little bit more of, again, maybe even Alir Malouf.
10-6. Jones works it across the timeline. Now to Steen. Hands off to Jones. Downhill with the left hand. Floats it up the window. No good. Steen can't grab the rebound. Grabbed by Jordan Ross.
Got to go between
now Ross to Kane. Down the floor. Wilkinson three. Too strong. Surreal offensive rebound, and he dunks it.
Big strong body right there. You got to let him get your wedge down.
Miles cross-court pass to Somerville. Down the floor to Basong. Toman driving, knocked away from behind. Steen taps it down. Misses the bunny. Offensive rebound. Out to Jones. On the attack, Lachey in the paint to Steen. Floater on the way. Missed it. No good. Offensive rebound. Steen back to Mills. Miles, that is. Miles, jumper. That's no good. Rebound tapped out to Ross. Great looks. And Basong called for a reach-in foul in the backcourt. And quite simply, we're just not making any shots.
Yeah.
We are 2 of 17 from the field. You got to make some shots.
You do. You got to make some shots. And I think the other thing, too, is this. These guys are worried way too much about getting their shot blocked right now. You just got to go.
Got to go at him.
Force him to foul.
You got to go at him. You can't be timid.
Yep.
If you're not physical with him, that's when he's going to smell blood. Ross has it out near the timeline. 12-6 Georgia. 12:45 left first half. Over now to Catchings. Catchings off a surreal screen. Catchings behind the back, between the legs, behind the back. Long three, coming good.
That's
wow.
Tough. That's a tough shot.
Cannon Catchings from downtown is 12-3 of the season.
Yeah. Again, you can live with that. Guy makes a tough shot like that, you can live with it.
Miles, little weave. Jones in a tapped away, runs it down near the timeline. Over to Somerville. High post area, Steen. Steen left elbow. Steen, the up fake. Driving on Surreal all the way to the rack. Tough shot. No, there you go. Foul by Surreal. It's what you got to do, Adrian. You have to attack big number 2. That's his first personal.
Yeah, listen, and the thing about a guy like that who's big, a shot blocker, if you get a little bit of he's going to foul. You're going to get him in foul trouble.
Absolutely. Steen. Couple of rebounds there of the offensive variety. Alex Steen at 4.3 offensive rebounds per game, leads all of the ACC. 12-12 to play first half, 15-6 Georgia.
Come on, Steen.
Steen missed a free throw, 71% coming in. His offensive rebound rate, 21% of missed shots he goes and gets. That's 5th best in all of college basketball. And Wiggins will check back in if he makes this one. He did not. Missed them both, and the rebound to Ross. That was an area that drove Luke Love's batty in Tampa. We were 8 of 17 from the line. Here's a lob. Wilkinson to Catchings on a baseline dunk behind the defense. 17-6 Georgia.
There we go. Now again, we just got to take our time. We're going to be good. But again, like you said, we have got to be a team that's willing to go between the eyes of guys.
Miles. Hand off by Somerville. Miles with that white headband. Hand up to Jones. Jones driving all the way in. Shot might have been altered. Rebound Steen, the up fake. Goes up, puts it in. Alex Steen under the basket. Steener ends a 9-0 run. The other way, Wilkinson driving all the way to the rack. Tough layup, good. That's the pace of Georgia. A layup off a make. And timeout, Luke Laux.
Yeah.
And the head coach not happy with his guys not getting back down the floor off of a make.
Yeah,
that led to a Wilkinson layup.
And that's what he talked about. He talked about transition defense is going to be really important tonight. So you've got to get back.
11:26 to play here in our first half. Georgia with a 19-8 lead. We are back after this local timeout.
The warm Florida summer is officially over and the chilly air is here to stay. It's time to cozy up by the fire with family and friends. Just make sure that pesky pests like roaches, ants, and rodents aren't trying to join in on the winter fun. This is the time of the year when pests and wildlife intruders start seeking food and shelter inside your home or business as the temperature drops. Luckily, you can trust the pest control experts at Arrow Exterminators, proud partner of the Florida State Seminoles, to keep your home or business pest-free inside and out. Schedule a free pest inspection today. Call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
For decades, FSU basketball fans have counted on the Noles to work hard and carry on a proud tradition. Coach Luke Laux, thank you for carrying that legacy forward. With 3 generations in the air conditioning business, Barano Heating and Air Conditioning has brought the same dedication to every home we service. Whether on the court or in your home, being part of a proud tradition means something. No matter the season, we'll always be there for you. Schedule your appointment at baranoac.com or call 850-580-4029. Florida license number CAC 1816186.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State Athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Jack Tabavit here for an out-of-town score update. 9 games going down tonight in the ACC SEC Challenge. Currently knotted up 2-2. The one to note, Syracuse. They take down number 13 Tennessee up in the JMA Dome 62-60. Also the other one right now, number 4 Duke and number 15 Florida. The Blue Devils lead at home 59-55. 4 minutes left in the second half. Fellas, we're going to have fireworks all night tonight.
Yeah, Jack, that's a big win for Cuse and Red Autry, a huge win for Red. And you want Duke to close out Florida. It's good for the league. I think our guy, Jim Boeheim, down there may have probably had that one on the iPad. The guy was watching 5 games over there in the pregame. Old Boeheim getting after it down there. Here, Georgia off to a great start, leading 19-8. They made their last 4 shots. Hey, Seminole fans, when you can't make it to the game, join the official FSU watch party at American Social Bar and Kitchen with locations in Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, and Orlando. It's the ultimate spot to catch every play. Find out more at AmericanSocialBar.com. Adrian, what's the key to settling down right now and getting into a rhythm here offensively?
I think the big thing right now that this team's going to have to be willing to do
Wiggins racing the
Knock
other
it in.
way. Here's Jones, a corner three, no good. Miles skies for an offensive rebound.
Shoot again.
Back out
Shoot
Jones,
it
the up
again.
fake. Driving along the baseline, backing in
Nice
on Candace.
move.
Nice spin, reverse
There
layup.
it is.
Up and in. Great move by LeJay Jones.
Again, LeJay Jones has got to keep being aggressive, man. Listen, you're going to eventually the shot will fall. He puts in too much work not to do it. But I think for us to get back into the game, it starts right here on this end of the floor.
Ross working a screen. Ross with a left-handed dribble. Crossing over, driving on Jones. In the paint.
There
Knocked
it
away
is.
by Miles to steal.
Go at him,
A
go
turnover.
at him.
Miles goes at Kane. Hand up. McGee missed the
come on,
bunny. No
Cole.
good. He missed the right-handed layup off the window. Kane racing the other way, all the way to the rack. That's no good. Good challenge by Jones.
Here we go.
Rebound
Get it back.
Somerville.
Get it back, Cole.
Middle of the
Shoot
floor.
it.
Down
Shoot
the
it.
floor, McGee. McGee, his pass. Errant. But what do we have? A kick? Make a kick on Georgia. Stays with FSU.
Oh, we got to make those. Cannot in a game like this.
McCray in, Somerville out. Yeah, that was a gift. You got to make layups, man.
Yeah, man.
You got to make them. So it's our ball, baseline out of bounds, right of the hoop. Miles will inbound. Florida State forcing 20.4 turnovers per game, the most in all of college basketball. Lob to Wiggins, right wing. Wiggins now out to McCray. 19-10 Georgia. 10:25 left first half. McCray picks it up. Hand off to Jones. Wilkinson challenging him. Jones behind the back on the bounce. Jones, oh, what a great move, but couldn't finish. Tapped by Wiggins, no. And Jones was up high, walking, skying through the air. In the corner, Catchings, jab step out to Cade. Kane around Miles, lob, look out below. Stagg threw it down.
Good pass. Oh, my God.
Bad pass on a full court press. Take away by Millender and an easy layup. Now another pass is deflected out of bounds. And all of a sudden we're struggling against the Georgia pressure.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I've watched enough basketball. I've watched enough this year with this team, but Jay Jones can't take the basketball out. Even when we were down in Texas A&M, he can't take the basketball out. You got it again. That's why I think they just made the switch right there with Kobe McGee taking the basketball out right here.
23-10, Georgia into McCray, races past Millender, behind the back, spinning into the paint. Good with the right hand.
Get to the chicken. Little guards get little treat. Like, oh my God.
And McCray has his first bucket. He has 3 points. Kane, right wing. Kane working a screen, swings it back over right wing, now to Catchings. Back out to Kane. 15 points per game. Kane, long three.
Rebound.
No good. High off the rim. McCray the rebound.
Go.
McCray pushing down the floor. Far
Corner.
sideline Jones. In the corner, Wiggins.
Chauncey.
Three ball comes.
Let's go!
Chauncey Wiggins has his second triple and his 100th career three in his collegiate career. 23-15 Georgia. All threes brought to you by Scott and Wallace. Millender with their right wing. Millender behind the back on the dribble. Millender right wing. Tapped away by Miles.
Good
Coming right
DK.
back at us. Miles taps it away near sideline. It'll stay with Georgia. Here comes Wilkins in. Kane out. Bailey in for Georgia. And Wilkinson out. 23-15 Georgia. 8:59 to go. 12 to shoot. Millender will inbound just to the right of Chris Culp. Into the backcourt to Bailey. 8 to shoot. 7. Bailey, the lefty. Hands off now to Wilkins. And an illegal screen called on Justin Bailey, flying through. We see that a lot in the collegiate game, and it was right in front of the official over there.
Yeah, and the thing, too, is that I think that when you're watching, again, it's just we got to just take our time, defensively being the right thing. Now, here's what's happening. Big fella's back in the game right now. Doesn't matter. Go through his eyeballs to make him get that second foul.
Surreal back in. Stagg sits down. 8:50 to play until halftime. 23-15 Georgia. Miles quickly across. In the corner, Jones. A great look and up fake. Defender flies by. 3 ball. Nothing but nylon for LeJay.
Like we talked about, LeJay Jones, he's got a shot fake or have 5 people on him, and he's going to make a 3. Wide open, and it's a struggle.
Got to get it going. His 19th three of the year. All threes brought to you by Scott and Wallace. Millender now over to Catchings. Catchings all the way in. Stripped away from the front side by Wiggins. Out of bounds. Off of Florida State. Lively crowd late into the night. Our students have shown up in a big-time way on both ends of the floor. Impressive. Baseline out of bounds. Zone defense by the Noles. Into Catchings, right wing. He'll drive along the baseline. Pull up, jumper, short. McCray the rebound. Now McCray racing the other way. McCray, middle of the floor, between the legs, off a screen. McCray kicks back out to Miles. Miles, a long three. Too strong, no good. Surreal the rebound.
All right.
Outlet over to Millender. Millender had 22 points on his 21st birthday last Saturday versus Tennessee Tech. A jab step, now in the corner of the freshman Wilkins. Now Millender, the up fake, by Wiggins, driving, kicking, Wilkins, corner, three, good. He's only a 17% three-point shooter, but he buried that one his 5th of the year. 26-18, neither team shooting the three well. McCray looking for room, crossing, had it knocked away, a steal by Wilkins. Down the floor, Millender rises for a left wing three, no good, rebound, and they're gonna call a loose ball foul. Is that on McGee? That's his second.
Yeah. Which I think, honestly, to be honest with you, that was ended up working out in our favor because, again, we saw a big fella was coming down. Surreal was coming down, and he would have had that rebound right there.
That's 2 on Kobe, and team foul number 5. It'll be Georgia ball when we come back. 7:28 to play first half. Georgia leading Florida State 26-18. We are back after this break. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with the best fresh-made Southern food from our Eats Deli. While you're here, grab snacks, beer, or fuel to keep you going. It's a slam dunk every time at Sunstop. Join our rewards program to rack up points with every purchase and use the points to save money on fuel. Add our Sunny Saver payment card and save even more on every fuel purchase. Sunstop Convenience Stores. We're from here. Go Noles!
Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
You are listening to Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And tonight's game night sponsor of Florida State and Georgia is Geico. It's game day, and Geico is bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more coverage, more support, and more reasons to cheer as loud as you can. Geico. And by George, we've got our dates confirmed for Inside Seminole Basketball with Luke Laux. The first show, Wednesday, January 7th, 7 to 8 p.m. at Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee. Inside Seminole Basketball with Luke Laux. Mark it down, Wednesday, January 7th, 7 to 8 p.m. at Glory Days in Tallahassee. Adrian, Florida has just taken a 2-point lead late at Cameron Indoor.
They did, and I tell you what, John Shire could not be happy. What they did is that, I'm sitting over here watching it, they backed up off Duke's big, and he chucks up a three. And John, he just decided to shoot a three with 40-something seconds left in the game. And then they came down the other end of the floor. Boogie Flynn came off a ball screen, knocked down a three. Wow.
Keep an eye on that. Jack will have a scoreboard update here at the under 4. Carolina and Kentucky just started at Rupp Arena as well. Big games tonight around the ACC SEC Challenge. Georgia ball out of the timeout. Millender, center circle. Knowles look like man-to-man defensively here, stretching out to the wings. Wilkins left wing, 8 to shoot, 7. Back out now to Ross. Ross crossing, driving. Ross tangled up with Basong, driving in down the left side of the lane until Mont Basong called for the foul. So that'll be his second. He's got 2. Team foul number 6. Back to baseline out of bounds. Ross in the corner, Millender the up fake. Millender, small guard but quick, shifty. Driving with the right hand on McGee, tapped away from behind into the left corner. Ross now back out. Here's James, 8 to shoot, 7. James over to Wilkins. Wilkins, he'll attack all the way in. Top shot, good. Off the glass by Jake Wilkins, the freshman.
Good move.
He's got 5 off the bench, 28 to 18 Georgia. Somerville between the keys. Now back out to McCray. They switch it. McCray driving, kicking. Somerville a long 3. Too strong. And a pushing foul called on Wiggins. Battling down low with Dylan James. That's his first, but we're going to walk the other way and shoot the bonus.
Yeah. Again, I think that what's got to happen right there is that we're getting in this place where we're getting some good looks. We got to be able to step up. We've got to be able to make shots.
Yep. Just not shooting it. 7 of 28 from the field, 25%, and 3 of 15 from 3, 20%. Georgia, 12 of 23 from the field, 52%, 20% from 3, but they've got 20 points in the paint to our 8 of their 28 points. 1-1 for Dylan James, 9 of 11 from the line, rattles it home. Junior out of Winter Haven, Florida, his 3rd year at UGA. And Winter Haven High School his junior and senior years. The Rock School in Gainesville his sophomore year. Wilkinson in, Millender out for Mike White. 29 to 18, a 6-0 mini run by the Bulldogs. Second one. Got them both. 30 to 18, Georgia. Full court pressure into Steen, who's back in. Looking for a guard. Now swings it over to McCray. With Wilkinson shadowing him. 30 to 18 Georgia, 6:30 left, first half. McCray, eyes up, directing traffic off a Steen screen with the left hand, looking back out now to McGee. McGee, hand off to Jones. Jones, underhand shovel, Somerville, 7 to shoot, 6, 5, 4, Somerville attacking, Somerville, tough floater on the way, in and out, no good. It's Surreal the rebound.
Yeah, great shot. Again, you got a good look that time by Somerville. Got to get back.
Wilkins back over to Bailey, rather to Ross, excuse me. Ross now to Wilkinson. Under 6 to play. 30 to 18 Georgia. Ross a right wing triple, short. Rebound Jones. Nobody's making an outside shot tonight. Here's McCray on the attack. McCray hesitates, driving on Wilkins. Tough floater, no good, but fouled. And Surreal might even got a piece of that on the way up.
Yeah.
And McCray will shoot 2.
And that's what I thought. That's what I like to see from Rob. Rob sees a freshman on him. You just got to go through his chest, get downhill, get yourself going. Again, not making shots right now, but again, he's got to be able to get there and make some free throws.
Oh, we got a score update from Cameron. We'll tease it. Jack Cavavit will have it for you at the under 4 media timeout. Florida and Duke. 5:43 left here, 30 to 18. McCray missed the free throw. And Adrian, why are our free throws, why are we struggling? We are 1 of 5 from the line.
Yeah, a lot of times what happens is that it is just focus.
Goodness. Second one. That one's good. McCray now has 4 points. 30 to 19 Georgia, 5:43 left. Full court pressure by the Noles. Kane will inbound into Jordan Ross, and a foul in the backcourt called on Somerville. That's his second.
Yeah.
And we'll walk the other way and shoot the 1-and-1.
You can't be doing that. You know, again, you want to be aggressive, run through the basketball. I get that, but got to be a little bit smarter.
So Jordan Ross now, the 6'3 junior out of Pleasant Grove, Utah, the St. Mary's transfer. 2 seasons. He started all 35 games last year for Randy Bennett. Free throw good. And led the Gales to their NCAA tournament win versus Vanderbilt with a team high 15 in that March Madness game against the Commodores. Second one. That's good. Ross makes them both. 32 to 19 Georgia, 5:43 to play. See if we can close a little bit of this here in the last 5:40. McCray around Ross. McCray with the right hand. McCray all the way to the rack. Puts it up and in. Oh, and McCray got knocked down by Surreal as he was coming back in. Lee Cassell stops play. Surreal says, hey, I was just trying to, it's incidental contact, and we're going to take a look at it. McCray took a pop to his chest.
Oh, no, I think he got him. Let's see. Let's look right here.
We're going to get a Sunstop second look. There's a little bit of an elbow in there by Santos Surreal. Now, he's a big guy, 6'11", 260, out of Nigeria. After the layup, McCray was coming back in, and he caught him on the right elbow. So we got a Sunstop second look.
My man Dan Bonner over here, legendary Dan Bonner, said he got it. Caught him a little chicken wing.
All right. It only takes one look to find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop. Food, fuel, and smiling faces at their 80 locations in Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. Sunstop, a proud partner of the Noles. Let's see if we can get the results from Lee Cassell, who's taking a look at it with A.J. Desai and Justin Porterfield. See if that ref mic is keyed up over there in our Sunstop second look. 5:31 to play until halftime. 32-21, Georgia with the lead. Maybe this is the play that gets us going a little bit, Adrian.
Yeah, and this is the thing. What I like that happened, Rob McCray went downhill, got there. He didn't get to his shot. He didn't block it. So now what I hope it does is he's got to keep going, keep going, keep going.
The crowd.
I love our crowd trying to go.
They're trying to influence our officiating crew. Lee Cassell, A.J. Desai, Justin Porterfield have seen it. They're coming together. They're communicating. We've seen the replay about 10 times on the video board. And Lee Cassell is talking to Luke Laux.
Oh, that's terrible.
Are they going to say anything and tell the crowd? Here comes Lee Cassell. They didn't quite get the audio to us. I believe what we're finding out is this is just going to be nothing, a play on. So, crowd wanted it, and now the crowd's into it.
Yeah, that's bad.
And Luke Laux wants to get everybody up. Everybody's on their feet. Full court pressure as the Tucker Center comes to life at 9:51 p.m. Eastern. Ross running and jumping over to Kane. Kane attacking with the right hand all the way in. Top shot, no, but a foul call on Steen. They're going to call a foul on Steen as he tried to challenge Kane at the rim. So Steen's called for his first, team number 9. Currently it's 9 fouls to 4 at home. Kane, free throw, got it. Blue Kane, he's not going to miss him. He's only missed one, in fact, 26 of 27 all year. You love to see a little life in this building.
Yep.
Second one by Kane. In and out, no good. Put back, try good though by Surreal. Rather by James. Quickly the other way to Wiggins, 35-21. That's just the second missed free throw of the season by Blue Kane. Bad pass by Wiggins, threw it away, turnover. James the steal to Ross, all the way in, kicking out Wilkinson, the up fake, dropping with the left hand, stepping through, shot blocked by Steen, but Absent picks up the loose ball. Now to Ross, top of the key. With it is James. Back to Ross. Here's Absent. Handoff Wilkinson all the way in, and now they're going to call another foul on Steen. They're going to say on a reach, and Steen has picked up 2 quick ones.
Ten to 4 at home is insane.
Yep.
10 to 4 at home.
Now, I'll say this. It's good to have energy and emotion, But you also got to harness the emotion and not let it overwhelm you. No
ball
good.
don't lie, ball don't lie.
Wilkinson missed the free throw, 77% free throw shooter. Miles in, Somerville out. 4:44 left until halftime. 35-21 Georgia. Second one. Got that one. Wilkinson with 5. The lead's at 15. 36-21. McCray with Wilkinson guarding him. McCray off a Steen screen. Good screen. McCray had it tapped away. Got it back. McCray along the baseline. Kicks out Miles. Miles driving. Miles, held on to that time by Ross.
Yeah. But see, that's one of those calls where they give you one that doesn't really, like, you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't matter. They're going to then try, get back into it. No, give calls that actually matter. Because you think, you don't call that intentional there. They've made a little bit of a run off of that.
Miles looking, bounce pass, Steen leans in, shot,
Are you kidding me?
Got it back, and there's a whistle and a foul called on Dylan James. Steen is playing with a lot of heart right now.
He is. He's in there, he's going after it full tilt. But yeah, right now, that's their 16th foul. We got to keep going. We got to get to the bonus.
Team foul number 6, James, his first personal. Baseline out of bounds, McCray. Steen with 4 offensive rebounds. Out to Wiggins, right wing. Wiggins, cross-court pass. Miles, a great look at a 3. In and out, no good. Put back by Wiggins is good. He's got 8 points.
Here we go. We got to go. We got to go. We got to get some stops. Play good basketball right here.
Ross, top of the key to Wilkinson. Rises for a triple. Got it.
Tough.
Jeremiah Wilkinson's team best 17-3. Now McCray bumped into by Kay near the timeline. McCray spinning, McCray kicking, a whistle and a foul on Wilkinson. Yep. So Wilkinson will pick up his first, team number 7, and McCray will shoot the 1-and-1 when we come back. Some energy in the building, 4 minutes left. We got to close the gap late in this first half as Georgia leads 39-23. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
Can't make it to the game? We've got you. American Social is the official watch party home for FSU football all season long. From kickoff to the final whistle, catch every play on all our screens with unbeatable vibes, crave-worthy food, and drink specials that will leave you wanting more. Whether you're repping in Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, this is where Noles go to game day. American Social, where Noles fans watch like champs. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State Athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
You are listening to Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Jack Kavanaugh back. Out-of-town score update. The ACC, they're up 3-2 in the ACC-SEC Challenge. Duke able to hold off the Gators at home, courtesy of Isaiah Evans. Hits a three-point shot with 21 seconds left. The Gators had a chance to bring it back. Boogie Flam with a turnover. So Duke stays undefeated, takes down the defending national champs. And right now, the ACC, as it stands, is on top.
All right, there we go, Jack. Appreciate that. Live in our Renewal by Andersen courtside seats, our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Andersen today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Knowles, license number CGC 1527613. And victories happen here at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Always here. Wolfson Children's, proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. McCray at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Free throw, good.
And I think right now what we got to do is just possession by possession, get back again. We can cut this lead down single digits getting into halftime. Get it to 8-6, and then I think we're in a good spot.
7 for McCray. Second one, no good. And the rebound to Catchings. Under 4 to play. Catchings picks it up in the backcourt, middle of the floor. Wilkinson has it. Wilkinson is always looking to score it. Wilkinson between the legs. Now back out to Millender. Millender to Wilkinson. Jab step, driving on Jones in the corner. Long three, Catchings, no good. Rebound McCray, he pushes it. McCray middle of the floor. McCray between the legs. McCray all the way in, and it knocked away, no call. Now the other way, Kane, 3-on-3. Kane goes all the way in. He has it stripped by Jones. It'll stay with Georgia. Action and pace, pick it up. 3:27 left until halftime, 39-24. Pretty good play by Absent over here.
Yeah, it was.
Knocked it away from McCray. Yeah. And we're going to have a challenge from Luke Laux. He wants to challenge if the ball was actually off of Jones.
Yeah.
And so this is new in college basketball this year. You have one challenge. You use a timeout essentially to have them take a look at a Sunstop second look. And they'll take a peek. While they do that, let us pause. 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. Jeff Colhane, Adrian Crawford, Jack Cavavit, press call courtside, Blake Lundy back in the studio. Sunstop, food, fuel, and more. Find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop, a proud sponsor of Florida State Athletics. And it's game day, and Geico's bringing the heat from big plays to big savings. Geico helps you get more coverage, more support, and more reason to cheer as loud as you can. What do you think here? Adrian, is this off of Kane's leg?
I mean, from our angle right here, it was hard to see it. And our Sunstop, our replay up top just keeps showing the, let's see right here. I don't know. From this angle, looks like.
Well, you got to see the camera under the basket is the angle we need.
Yeah.
But they have it over there. Sunstop, second look. Lee Cassell, AJ Desai, Justin Porterfield. And what do we got? I think I saw Justin Porterfield tell Georgia that it's their ball. Jones knocked it out of the hands of Kane. And Luke Laux elected a challenge. And so we will lose our challenge for the rest of the night. If he would have got it right, we would have got the timeout back and would have had one more challenge. So we lose the timeout and the challenge. So baseline out of bounds, Georgia will have the basketball. 3:27 left first half, 39-24. Bulldogs with a lead. Millender just fires the ball into the backcourt to Wilkinson. McCray on him. Wilkinson flips over now to Catchings. Spinning off McCray, right elbow, bounce pass, right wing, Millender. Millender on the attack, in the lane, the up fake out to Wilkinson, rises for a three. Good.
Good, man. Good player.
Second three, he's got 11 to lead all scorers. The lead's at 18 now. Backdoor cut, Miles lays it up and in. Great pass by LeJay Jones.
Now this is what we do. We got to get stops right here. And listen, right now, Wilkinson's going. You've got to just crowd him. You've got to make him just put it on the floor, beat you at the rim.
42-26 Georgia, 2:50 to play first half. Absent. Big man looking for help. Nearly a foul on McCray. Millender with it, left wing, back out to Wilkinson, guarded by Miles. Ooh, what a move. Wilkinson lob, Absent lays it in. Wilkinson is absolutely cooking right now.
Yeah, he is. That was a big time move that time.
44-26 Georgia. Somerville dribbling right wing, picks it up looking for McCray. Kane face guarding, nearly a bad pass. Kane all over McCray. McCray with a drive with the left hand between the legs, in the paint, rises with the right. Oh, rolled off, no good. Absent the rebound. Millender racing the other way near sideline. Millender had it knocked away by Jones. He runs it down center circle. 2:10 to play, down by 18. Millender attacking, spinning. Millender had it taken away. McCray's in on him, and a jump ball to call as Somerville got in there, and the arrow points to the guarded goal.
Good job. Again, one thing Martin Somerville does a great job, gets his hands in there. Again, when they spin, he's running through that basketball. Good job. Now, again, this Florida State basketball team right now, there's got to be some energy right now. Right now, this team is flat with how they're playing and how we're actually going right now.
Lasong in, McCray out. Here comes Wilkins in, Kane out for Georgia. 2:02 left first half, 44-26. We just can't get anything to fall, Adrian. We're 3 of 16 from threes.
Yep.
We got to make threes in this offense.
Let's go. There we go.
Wiggins back over to Somerville. Maybe we can make 2 or 3 here, cut that lead closer to 10. Final 2 minutes of the first half. Wiggins has a couple of them. Wiggins turns the corner, backing in on Wilkinson in a double team. Wiggins looking for help, now back out to Somerville. Somerville driving, Somerville along the baseline. Somerville inside, Wiggins had it knocked away. Wilkinson racing the other way, Euro step layup up and in. Wilkinson with 13, and the lead's at 20.
Yep. Here we go.
Final 90 seconds of the half, 46-26 Georgia. Somerville, right wing, rather left wing, Jones, back out near the timeline. Looks like a zone defense here by the Bulldogs. Wiggins a 3, good! Wiggins is the lone Knoll that's lightening up. He's got 3 of our 4 threes. And all threes brought to you by Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott & Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. 1 minute left first half. Catchings with it on the right-handed dribble. Catchings, handoff Wilkinson. They're going to call Somerville for a reach and a foul, trying to get around Catchings on the handoff. And for Somerville, that's his 3rd personal. Luke Laux talking to Justin Porterfield, trying to plead his case on the far sideline. And so in the double bonus are the Bulldogs, and here is Cannon Catchings at the line. First one, no good. McCray and Steen in, Somerville and Wiggins out. Cannon Catchings, BYU transfer. His aunt, the great Tamika Catchings, basketball Hall of Famer, one of the all-time greats ever to do it.
So Hoover's in that DNA.
Yep, second one, good. His grandfather, Harvey, had an 11-year NBA career.
Yeah.
So he makes 1 of 2. Catchings has 9 points. 47-29, 56.6 to play in our first half. Lasong into McCray. McCray and Wiggins have been the 2 bright spots offensively tonight in a tough first half on the offensive end. McCray shaking and baking, driving all the way in, foul on the way in. Sure. And they're going to call a foul on Ross. That's his 2nd. And McCray back to the line to shoot 2. Tell you what, he can get to the 10 on command, Adrian.
And that's where right now he's got to do that. And then as it starts to happen, he's got to take care of the ball. Then he's got to spray out. He's got to make shots. But he's got to decide that's what he's going to do, coming out and being able to play right here in the second half.
First one. Rattles it home. McCray now with 8 points. Muhammad in. Steen will sit down with his 2 personals. Good sub there.
Yeah, what we're going to do right now is probably go a little bit of a press, because then, you got Muhammad behind you. And currently right now, when having Muhammad there, he only has no fouls at all.
McCray missed the second one, and the rebound to Jalen James. Lasong hounding Millender. Final 35 seconds. 47-30 Georgia in front of a quality crowd late in the night here at the Tucker Center. Wilkinson, heck of a player. Off a high ball screen, Wilkinson driving, attacking, kicks it in the corner. Millender 3, no! Surreal the offensive rebound. Backing in on Muhammad, the up fake, and dunks it on his head. Woo! Final 10 seconds, gotta go. Into McCray, 9, 8, McCray down the far sideline, 6, 5, Kane on him. 3, 2, McCray a long triple. Rattles off, no good. And that's the end of our first half.
Yeah. They've come out, let me say right now, they've imposed their will. And I think for us, we just haven't made shots. And that's going to, like I said, this team is predicated on making shots, and they got to be able to do it.
Halftime here at the ACC SEC Challenge. First 20 minutes won by the Georgia Bulldogs. They lead 49-30. We'll get Adrian's thoughts on the other side. We are back after this timeout.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day. And an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Headed to Tallahassee? Make your trip a slam dunk with a stay at Hyatt House Tallahassee Capital University or Hampton Inn & Suites Tallahassee Capital University. Both are just minutes from the Tucker Center and campus. At Hampton Inn & Suites, relax in modern guest rooms, fuel up with our hot breakfast, and count on friendly Hampton hospitality. At Hyatt House, stretch out in spacious suites with full kitchens, enjoy free breakfast, and unwind at the H-Bar. We've got the perfect spot for your stay on game day or family day. Book your Tallahassee stay today.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
It's halftime, and this is the Seminole Halftime Show.
And you're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital. For world-class pediatric care, Wolfson Children's is always here. Official Children's Hospital of Florida State Athletics. And Florida State basketball, presented by Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, a proud partner of the Noles. Halftime score, Georgia. They've kind of been keeping us at arm's length. They lead Florida State 49-30, and some similarities to the game Friday night in Tampa. We did hit that first three, but then the Bulldogs went on an 8-0 run, and we went ice cold, Adrian, and we just have not been able to recover offensively since. Only 4 of 18 from behind the three-point line. We're shooting 29% from the field, only 4 of 10 from 3. And our two bright spots offensively, Chauncey Wiggins and Robert McCray the fifth, and we kind of got to get that lid off the basket here and get it going.
Yeah, and again, you want to give credit to Georgia. I mean, what you think Georgia's doing? They're doing a great job of guarding the three-point line. I mean, we've got 18 threes that we've shot, but again, we've got to be able to get in there and make shots. I mean, you're seeing right now Kobe McGee only got 2 attempts. Rob McCray's been, kind of going again. I think Alex Steen has done a good job trying to get to the glass. And, and we talked about it before the game started. We got to do a good job of rebounding the ball. And, we're getting out-rebounded right now. But because we're getting out-rebounded right now, it's not that, it's not something where they're killing us on the glass. But we've got to be able to go and to make shots. And so going from there.
What have you thought of Georgia? Athletic, physical, and a team that we knew they'd play with pace. They came in with great tempo and one of the shortest possession lengths in the country, 13.8 seconds, 4th fastest in college basketball. They kind of played that way so far.
Yeah, they did. And I think what happened with us is things have started to kind of go a little bit more. They just have done a good job of playing their pace, playing the way that they played. they've made shots. I mean, you look at it right now. I mean, they haven't made, they're only 4 of 15 for 3.
Yeah.
The 52% though, where you're looking at from inside the 3-point line. And I think they just, I think they're bigs. I think what happened early, I think the big fella, I think early on Surreal got going, and I think he blocked some shots, and I think we passed up. We got really timid early, and I think we passed up on multiple shots where I think we could have gotten him going. So, you cannot play on your heels against a team like this. You got to go right at them.
Who's the guy you feel like that can spark us a little bit in the second half? Who do you want to see get going?
I think right now it needs to be, I think Rob McCray, Martin Somerville, they've got to get going. They are guys who can put the ball on the floor, get there, and they got to be able to get in there and make something happen here. Right now, Martin Somerville, you're looking at, he's 0 for 3. He has not scored so far tonight, got 3 personal fouls, so he has got to be able to get himself going. And I think, honestly, I think we need to see a little bit more Shahi Muhammad. I thought he had positive minutes when he was in, but we only saw him really for 4 minutes so far tonight. So.
Halftime here inside the Tucker Center. Georgia leading Florida State 49-30. Jack Kavanagh up next with scores, stats, and more. Jack is back under this local timeout.
Hey Noles fans, Robert Scott here, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles. We love seeing our Noles play with heart. Fast breaks, slam dunks, and those deep threes that fire up the crowd. That same grit and drive is how Scott & Wallace fights for our clients, one case at a time. And when the Noles drain one from downtown, you score 2. Each made 3, one lucky fan wins an FSU t-shirt, courtesy of Scott & Wallace. We're here all season at the Tuck, focused, fired up, and ready to win. Let's go, Noles.
Carver's is the place for all your high-volume commercial business needs. From tablecloths to corporate clothing, we specialize in bulk orders of 300 pieces or more. This is why the Noles have partnered with Carver's Discount Cleaners. Our team of trained professionals will get the job done right. Contact us at midtowndrycleaning@gmail.com or stop in for a visit at our Midtown location, 1215 North Monroe Street. Carver's Cleaners, mean on stains, green on earth.
Seminole fans know that when their health is on the line, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare is here with the most advanced medical care in the region. TMH is home to the top heart and vascular program, the highest level of care for premature babies, the area's most powerful cancer center, and the region's only Level 2 trauma center. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship trained and board certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
For more college basketball today, here's Jack Kavovit.
Halftime inside the Tuck, Georgia. They lead big time right now, 49-30 over the Noles. Let's go through some of the first half stats for the Garnet and Gold. Chauncey Wiggins, he's leading the way for Florida State. The team high 11 points, 4 of 8 from the floor. Of those 4 shots made, 3 of them from three-point land. And as a team right now, the Noles are shooting 4 of 18 from downtown for 22%, and overall 29% from the floor and 40% from the free throw line, which is really the big reason why they find themselves down 19 right now at the halftime break. And you hope that once the shooting can come back, it's eerily similar to what we just saw last week in Tampa versus Texas A&M, where shots just weren't falling. Felt like there's a lid on the basket. For Robert McCray, the fifth, he's got 8 points right behind Chauncey Wiggins, 4 rebounds, 2 of 7 from the floor, 4 of 8 from the free throw line. For McCray, he'd only been to the free throw stripe 8 times combined in the last 3 games, so trying to attack a little bit more in tonight's matchup. Cam Miles, Shaheed Muhammad, and Alex Steen all got 2 points apiece. For Steen, 4 rebounds, all of those on the offensive glass. And then Lejeay Jones, 5 points, 1 rebound. Want to see Kobe McGee get going. He's got no points right now, 0-2 from the floor. He was a guy that Adrian said wanted to find his stride again after he found that shot versus Texas A&M really much one of the lone bright spots last week versus the Aggies. Going through some of the other stats as well, the Noles only turned the ball over 4 times. That first turnover didn't come until almost 10 minutes into that first half. Georgia able to have 7 points off of those turnovers. They've really found a lot of success in the paint. Out of those 49 points for the Dogs, they got 28 of them coming down low in the paint. 11 fast break points as well for Georgia compared to 0 for the Noles. That's one thing you're going to want to see more of, is both of these teams obviously some of the fastest in the country in terms of their tempo. But Florida State right now playing into Georgia's game, and really the reason why they lead 49-30, led by Jeremiah Wilkinson, the Cal transfer, with 13 points, a game high right now. Let's take a look around the country at some out-of-town scores. Again, the ACC-SEC Challenge, 3rd annual one of this nature. And right now, of 9 games going on tonight, we got 5 that have completed. And ACC, they lead 3-2. Starting earlier on today, the SEC got off to a hotter start. It was Oklahoma taking down Wake Forest 86-68, and Texas A&M taking down Pitt 81-73. And then the ACC charged back, but boy, all 3 of those games were close. Virginia Tech had to go into overtime on the road versus South Carolina. They won that one 86-83. And the one to mention, the upset, Syracuse, who played 3 top 10 or top 25 teams last week in Vegas in the Players Era tournament, come back home to upstate New York, and they take on the 13th ranked Tennessee Vols, and they win it 62-60 in a court storm as well up in the JMA Dome. Pretty impressive stuff, and a big win for Cuse. And then the big matchup in this challenge tonight, 15th ranked Florida, 4th ranked Duke in Cameron Indoor. Duke pretty much led the entirety of the game. In the last minute of that one, Florida charged back, took their first lead since almost a couple minutes into the first half, took the lead, but then Duke, courtesy of Isaiah Evans, able to knock down a 3 to take a 1-point lead, and they will win it 67-66. Also, another big game going on, top 25 matchup, number 16 North Carolina in Rupp Arena to take on the 18th ranked Wildcats of Kentucky. It is currently Kentucky. They lead that one 27-26. Miami up on Ole Miss 47-31, and Notre Dame trailing Missouri 42-38. Start of the second half there. About 3.5 on the clock. Teams making their way out to the floor on the other side. Second half tip coming up after this timeout.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
It's game on, Noles fans, no matter where you might be. From the backyard to the beaches, the Ford F-150 with available Pro Power on board gives you the power of a mobile generator. So as long as you've got a TV and a signal, you don't have to miss another game. Just one more reason why Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck in America 48 straight years and counting. Ford, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. See your local Ford dealer today.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and managed IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
Seminole fans, it's time to cheer for our healthcare partner for life, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare. Serving 21 counties across North Florida and South Georgia, TMH provides cutting-edge, life-saving medical care for the Big Bend region. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
Today's Florida State basketball game is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Barano Heating and Air Conditioning. Schedule an appointment today at baranoac.com. And by the Florida Department of Transportation, reminding you fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Let's return courtside with Jeff Culhane.
Almost set for our final 20 minutes of action here, late into the night inside the Tucker Center on Tuesday evening. Great to have you with us, Noles fans. And wherever you may be listening to us here tonight, Georgia, they have looked the part physically, 28 points in the paint of their 49. And Florida State, we've said it, if this team's not making shots from the outside, it's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult. And right now, Georgia leads Florida State 49-30. And tonight's game day sponsor of Florida State and Georgia, Geico. It's game day, and Geico is bringing the heat from big plays to big savings. Geico helps you get more coverage, more support, more reasons to cheer as loud as you can. Geico. Jeff Culhane, Adrian Crawford, Chris Colpin, a renewal by Anderson courtside. CH Adrian. All right, AC, what are you watching early? What are you watching early here in this game to start chipping away from a focus and effectiveness standpoint?
I mean, when you look at it, you know, kind of as I sat and walked away for a second, we've got open looks. We just have to make shots.
Yep.
And so it's one of those things to where, and what makes it different, like most people shoot well at home. We struggle, it seems, to shoot well at home.
Yeah.
And I think that this is where coming out right here, what you got to see is this. We got to come out. We got to get some stops defensively, because here's what can happen. This thing could turn. I mean, it could snowball if they get a couple threes they make. So we got to be ready to go. And the other thing, it can snowball the other way for us if we just make shots.
Yep.
And so we got to see one go in, and I think that's it. I mean, overall, I mean, you look at it. I was worried about them beating us up on the glass, killing us. They're really, I mean, we've done a good job overall.
Hung in there.
You know, being able to stay, you know, doing well with that, you know, on the glass. And again, when you look at it, I'm trying to look at this box to see what actually the rebounding, how many offensive rebounds, I mean, that they actually have.
We're beating them 9-6.
Yeah, so I mean, we've given up 6 offensive rebounds. So it's just like we gotta. So it's not like it's been we've played just awful. And it's not like we haven't competed. We just haven't made shots. And again, when you have a team predicated on you build on shooting, it's like a football team where, hey, they've built everything on the run.
Yep.
And then it's like you're just gonna get, you know, there's gonna be games like this. So we've got to figure a way to put the ball in the basket.
Georgia starts the half with the ball. Wilkinson whips it over, right wing now to Ross. Ross on the drive. Looks like a zone defense here by the Noles. Kane attacking. Kicking, catching, left corner, 3, in and out, no good. Kane offensive rebound, no. Put back, second try, good by Blue Kane. He's got 5.
Yeah, you got to get to the inside right there.
51-30. Steen, top of the key, hand off McCray, all the way in. Blocked off the window by Surreal. There's the big man. Ross racing the other way to Kane, driving into the chest of Steen, lays it in. Quick buckets by Blue Kane.
This thing could snowball again. But right now, here we go.
Wiggins, quick corner 3, pop, no good. Steen is 5th offensive rebound and foul by Surreal.
Yeah.
Second on Samto Surreal. 19:04 to play. Blue Kane, 4 quick points, 53-30. Georgia. McCray will inbound, bounce pass into Steen along the baseline. In the corner, McGee. McGee on the attack. McGee stopping, pivoting, stepping through. Top shot, good. Knocked to the deck. McGee puts it up and in.
Here we go. Now, right now, we got to get out here and we got to get some stops.
Around the defense, catching, acrobatic shot is good.
Yeah.
Off the window with the right hand.
Yeah, Kobe McGee again.
Now let him go by with trying to reach from behind.
Yep.
McCray behind the back, on the attack, stopping, rises up with the right hand, puts it in. Yep. Right at Wilkinson. McCray now in double figures.
Here we go. Right now, we've got to get stops. They come down and score 3 straight possessions.
Yep. 55-34. 18-15 left. Ross left wing. Ross off the drive. Ross along the baseline, inside out dribble. Ross picks it up, kicks out to Kane. Kane, jab step, Kane off a Samto screen. Kane, pass into Surreal. Samto Surreal, foul by McGee. as he goes up, and McGee picked up his third.
Yeah, and right there, again, you're doing that as a miscommunication was going to be. They set it low as a switch was not a switch. And so they got caught up there. Blue King did a great job of holding up, taking his time, making the right read.
And not a bad foul. Surreal's not a great free throw shooter.
Yep.
He is 58% coming in. And 1 of 2 from the line tonight. But made his presence felt underneath. He's got 3 block shots this evening. This is the best shot blocking team in America, nearly 9 a night on average. Free throw. And of course I say that, and it's pretty. Looked like Victor Wembanyama up there shooting a free throw. Good. Surreal now has 2 or more blocks in 8 of the 9 games played this year.
Yeah, wow. Wow.
Six points, 5 rebounds, 3 blocks, and altered probably 4 or 5 more. And he made them both. 57-34 Georgia coming out hot out of the gates. Full court pressure into Steen. Now back to Somerville, just checked in. For McGee, who picked up his 3rd personal. Trying to get Somerville going a little bit. Somerville, left wing, picks it up. Now hand off Wiggins, back out now to McCray. Near the timeline, Wilkinson on him. McCray working it between the legs on the dribble, works a Steen screen. McCray to Wiggins left wing, 5 to shoot. Wiggins backing in, 3, 2, tough jumper off the window. It's good for Wiggins. We need anything right now. He's got 13.
Yeah, but again, we're making shots and getting it going, but we got to get stops.
Kane off a screen. Kane in the paint. Kane tough shot, good. Blue, Kane's heating up. He's got 6 of their 8 second half points and 9 tonight. Down the floor, Wiggins. Wiggins knocked away by Catchings. No one told him anybody was behind him. Quickly the other way, Kane, 3-on-1. Surreal goodness. Trying to rip the rim down. And a timeout call by Luke Laux.
Yeah, and here's the problem. And I agree. I hear what you're saying, Jeff, about this idea. No one's telling behind him. But like I always tell people, where do you think they're at? You're dribbling the ball up the floor. Where does the world? I mean,
you gotta know.
There's guys coming behind you always.
Yeah. Timeout, Luke Laux. What a start. Georgia continuing to play well. They've outscored the Noles 12-6 to start the second half. 17 minutes left. They lead 61-36. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wilson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Hey, fellow Floridians, it's Ben.
And Brianna Smith. We are foodies who love sharing recipes online.
And trying new cooking techniques on our new natural gas stove.
He loves his precise temperature control on the heat.
Yeah, I also love saving money and using less energy.
Oh, watch that flame.
So, we love to be in control?
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas range or stovetop. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
It's game on, Noles fans, no matter where you might be. From the backyard to the beaches, the Ford F-150 with available Pro Power on board gives you the power of a mobile generator. So as long as you've got a TV and a signal, you don't have to miss another game. Just one more reason why Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck in America 48 straight years and counting. Ford, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. See your local Ford dealer today.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day, and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And for over 20 years, Oxford Advisory Group has specialized in strategic planning to assist clients in navigating their retirement years. Their tax-efficient asset planning keeps you in the game for years to come. Oxford Advisory Group, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Find out more at oxfordadvisorygroup.com. And for kids, for families, for where we live, Wolfson Children's Hospital is always here. Wolfson Children's, official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. Adrian AJ Swinton in the ball game for the first time tonight, right now.
Yeah, again, what they're trying to look for is a spark from somebody, you know?
Yep.
Get him going. But let me tell you this. One thing is I want to look at Surreal. After we played Texas A&M, Coach Luke allowed us to go watch Marcus Ponder, one of the kids in our next upcoming class, had 30 rebounds.
Yeah.
And let me tell you this. Marcus Ponder right now would play 20 minutes for us.
No doubt
Just
about it.
physically. And I think that's what we have to realize, too, is that as we continue to keep working, keep building, keep moving forward, we're going to keep getting better, and we're going to have even better guys. You know what I mean? Right now, there's real, you see that. Like, Steen plays hard, but he's not, he's not big enough. He's not tall enough. So when we play against a team like this, it's hard to match up sometimes.
McCray, lob, Muhammad knocked away by Surreal. McCray gets it back, puts it in off the window. Way to stick with it by McCray.
Yeah, listen, Rob McCray right now has kind of got himself going, but he's got to keep his foot on the gas right now.
He's got 12, 61-38 Georgia. Millender off a screen, Millender left wing, now back out. Justin Bailey over to Kane. Kane, one dribble, step back three, off the heel, no good. Rebound Muhammad, good job. Tapped it out to McCray. McCray attacking around Kane all the way in. Tough shot, good. And McCray's on a heater right now.
Yep, here we go.
And up to Millender. Millender down the far sideline, in the corner. Catching, now back out Millender. McCray has 14 to lead all Florida State scores. 61-40. 16 minutes to play. Kane, jab step, back out Millender, a long triple.
Can't give that up.
Great look at it. Smurf Millender's first three. He has 5 points.
Hey, we got two guys on the all-name team. Blue Kane and Smurf Millender.
They got some good ones.
All-name team.
They got some good ones. 64-40. Bounce pass into Muhammad. That's a tough pass by Somerville. Turnover down the floor. Kane, reverse layup, good.
That's just, Martin Somerville's got to be better. What is going to happen when you throw that ball right there?
Outlet down the floor, McCray. McCray to Muhammad. Muhammad in traffic. Muhammad spinning in. Muhammad tough shot. High off the window. No good. Kane slams the ball 20 feet in the air. And trying to plead his case to A.J. Desai. And he wasn't trying to slam the ball. And I think he's going to be okay. But a foul on Surreal. Muhammad will shoot two when we come back. 15:23 remains. Georgia leading Florida State 66-40. We are back after this local timeout.
Hey Noles fans, Robert Scott here, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles. We love seeing our Noles play with heart. Fast breaks, slam dunks, and those deep threes that fire up the crowd. That same grit and drive is how Scott & Wallace fights for our clients, one case at a time. And when the Noles drain one from downtown, you score two. Each made three, one lucky fan wins an FSU t-shirt, courtesy of Scott & Wallace. We're here all season at the Tuck, focused, fired up, and ready to win. Let's go, Noles.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship trained and board certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
Noles fans, are you ready for game day? Tavello Brewing Company in Thomasville is just a short ride down the road. From our refreshing sangria, hard seltzer slushies, to the only place you can find our award-winning blackberry hibiscus hard cider, we've got something for every taste. Grab your crew and swing by Tavello. Let us help make your game weekend even better. Tavello Brewing Company. It's just better. Proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. all for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
And Glory Days Grill, our host location of Inside Seminole Basketball with Luke Laux. Our first show, January 7th, 7 to 8 p.m. Mark it down after the new year, a Wednesday night. January 7th, Wednesday night, 7 to 8 p.m. live from Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee. And it's game day, and Geico is bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more. More coverage, more support, more reason to cheer as loud as you can. Well, Robert McCray has been the guy that's really producing for us as of late, Adrian. You go back to the first half of play, and McCray has made 5 of our last 7 shots overall, and he's really been the guy that's been that spark. We just need others to get involved.
We need others to get involved, and we got to start getting stops on the defensive end of the floor because, Rob McCray's been playing, really well, but still, we started scoring, but we're still getting outscored. We've given up already. I think we're 17 points so far in the first, in the second half. Within the 17 points in the first 5 minutes. So we've got to do a much better job right here getting stops.
Yeah, Georgia out of the gate, 7 of 10.
Yeah.
To begin this half, and if you want to chip away at a big deficit, that is going to be not the blueprint, and it's really been Blue Cane. He's got 8 of the 17 second half points for the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
And he's come out and really put the pressure on Florida State defensively. So, Shah Muhammad at the line to shoot 2 after the foul on Surreal.
And let me just say this, this is where we can't, your 2 point guards can't make 2 bad plays. Like Shah Muhammad got bailed out right there.
Yeah.
If you put him in a bad situation twice, you have to be better.
Free throw, yes.
There we go, shot.
And he's got 3 points. Talked about getting Mark Somerville going, has yet to score tonight. Yet to make a 3, yet to grab a steal. Muhammad made them both. And why is that interesting? Because Somerville has made a 3 and grabbed a steal each of his first 7 games at FSU. Hasn't done either tonight. Full court pressure. Catching's looking, bounces it in, and gets it into his teammate Bailey down the floor, hands it off, Absent lays it in, and they're able to beat the press. Just feels like whatever we're drawing up right now defensively just is not connected for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Somerville has it on the bounce. Bailey shadowing him, top of the key. Swings it over to Miles, left wing. In the corner, sweating along triple, no good. And the rebound to Wilkins. Wilkins down the floor now. Catchings, lob, Wilkins went up high. Missed it, but the putback is good by Catchings, and man, we're just not running the floor now either.
Yeah, again, here we go. And he's got to get back with, got these young guys in the game too. They can give us a spark, but we have got to get these guys back in the basketball game. Look at some of the older guys.
Miles driving out to Wiggins for a corner triple off the window, no good. Rebound Catchings, Steen ties up Catchings, and a jump ball. The arrow points at Florida State. Seminoles made 5 of our last 7 shots, but Georgia hasn't missed. 9 of 13 from the field in the second half. And it's ballooned to 70-42. Dylan James in the check back in. And Catchings will sit down. Now, Mike White has assembled a really good team.
Yeah.
They've done a good job, and they'll be in the mix in the SEC as well. Steen with it right wing. Steen looking for a guard. Has it knocked away from behind. Steen loose on the floor, but a turnover, far sideline. Millender can't grab it, though, before it goes out of bounds near the timeline at the scorer's table. And just a stunned Florida State team tonight.
Yeah.
I think we were ready to go. I feel like we were ready to play.
Yeah, I mean, again, but here's the thing with this basketball team. You can't, even though we're predicated on shooting, But you can't let that affect you defensively. And that's what happens. This team, emotions and everything is based off of how they actually, when things get going, how they're playing that way.
Wiggins attacking in the paint, lost it, looking for help, stepping through. Nice move, physical, lays it in. Wiggins has 15. Pressure by Miles and Somerville. They get the ball to Absent, flip it back to Millender. Millender, top of the key. Left wing, the attack by Bailey, and we're going to have a reach called on Florida State. And a reach on Somerville, and he's got 4. And this has been a night to forget for Martin Somerville. It's not his best stuff. Tough night. McCray back in. 70-44. We're running and jumping. Absent touch pass. Millender left wing 3 ball good.
Yeah. And that's the thing. When you press against a good shooting basketball team, that's the thing that we were saying. Really good teams, you know, they got good guards. They're not going to let you just press them anyway. They want to.
McCray driving, and Swinton went to cut along the baseline. McCray thought he was going to stay put, and he threw it away. Ross in, Wilkinson in, Millender, and Bailey will sit down. 13:35 to play, 73-44 Georgia. Jordan Ross directing traffic. Knowles goes zone, it looks like here. Zone defense. Absent, top of the key, the big man. Kicks it over left wing. Wilkins attacking in the air, threw it away. Nobody home. That's a freshman looking for James, and he was up in the air. That's a no-no.
Yeah, again, you learn those guys. Get older, you learn how to get in the lane, make that jump stop, play off 2 feet.
Full court pressure, quickly into Steen. Handoff now to Miles, streaking the other way. Miles, Euro step all the way in, missed it, no contact, no call. Rebound Absent. Now the Bulldogs, and Ross driving with the right hand, bumped into by McCray, and a foul on McCray.
Wow.
That's his second, team number 3 rather. And it's a tough night.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a tough night. They're good. Georgia's good, and I think you hit it on the head. Right now we're a team that lets our misses affect us defensively. Wilkinson driving. Wilkinson kicks out. Corner 3. Wilkins, no good. Rebound, run down, and out of bounds. Good hustle by Steen off of Wilkins.
Yeah, let me tell you this, man. Alex Steen, you've got to keep him on the floor because he just, even though he's limited on certain things, he just creates.
Gets after it. Yeah, love his heart, love his hustle. Full court pressure by the Bulldogs. Wiggins looking to inbound. Wiggins over to Steen, coming to help out. Kicks it to McCray. Far sideline. Wilkinson there on him. Nice crossover move by McCray. Spinning. The up fake goes up. Foul by Absent.
Yeah.
McCray can get there whenever he wants. There's no doubt about that. There's nobody on this floor that can guard him tonight.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I think what's going to have to happen early in some of these games, say even like when we play, because what's going to happen when we play Houston, they're going to hard hedge the living daylights out of us.
Oh, yeah.
Trap and blitz. And the thing that we've got to be ready to do against a team like that is you got to be able to, like, you know, we're going to have to run some plays very early on for Rob. You know, like getting him, like, hey, go, go, go.
A song in, Miles out. He may be a little banged up. Chris Clapton looking at him over there along the bench. McCray, first one, no good. The other thing about Houston, Adrian, is their guards beat you up along the perimeter too, not just their bigs.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so you talk about the bigs wearing you down. Everybody for Houston wears you down. Case in point, McCray's tired. He missed both free throws. And they are much more physical than this Georgia team is. Wilkinson with it on the dribble. Wilkinson, a song on him. Zone defense by Florida State. Absent, right elbow. Absent over to Kane. A great look at a 3. Nailed it.
Again, Rob McCray's tired. They run a pin. They run again.
Blue Kane having a big second half. He has 14 for the game. McCray attacking. Nice pass along the baseline. Steen. Shot altered by Absent. No good. Rebound. Bulldogs down the floor. Ross dribbling out right wing. Now we'll slow it up. Georgia has outscored Florida State 27-14 in the second half. Absent, handoff Ross. Ross kicking. Out to Wilkinson for a long three. No good. Tapped out near the timeline. Ball run down by the Bulldogs again. Lob absent, too high for him. Basong grabs a loose ball. 11:45 remains. Georgia with a big lead. A lot of contact. The block called on Ross near the timeline here. His third as Jones is trying to cross the timeline. Team foul number 4, and we have a timeout that we need to get to. Florida State ball when we come back. 11:42 remains. 76-44 Georgia. We're back after this timeout.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Hey, Seminole fans, can't make it to the game? No worries. Head to the ultimate FSU watch party at American Social Bar and Kitchen. Get ready for an epic vibe, mouth-watering food, and unbeatable drink specials. Every game is on the big screens all season long. Whether you're in Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, it's the best place to cheer on the Noles outside of the Donald L. Tucker Center. American Social, the only spot for the official FSU watch parties. See you there. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com. Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and as a former police SWAT officer, I know what it takes to build a great team and to be a great operator. I've applied these principles in building the world's only total relocation company. From listing your house for sale to finding your dream home and everything in between, Good Greek can do it all. Good Greek also offers junk removal and auto shipping to complement our renowned moving and storage business. For your total relocation solutions, go to goodgreek.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
This is Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Hey, did you know that FSU Athletics is self-supported, is not funded by tax dollars? We rely on fans to join Seminole Boosters, so your teams have the best chance to succeed on and off the court. Membership starts at $5 per month and comes with great benefits. Go online to SeminoleBoosters.com to learn more. That's SeminoleBoosters.com. I don't know what these things are called here during the timeouts. They're pretty funny. What are these things called? It's like a, what is that, a frog? An inflatable frog that just ate a guy? Spit him out, came out with just boxers on. Well, Mackerel Jordan, they call him. Wearing a Bulls number 23 uniform. Nice.
Mackerel Jordan.
Try to find some smiles, Adrian, here on what's been a tough one for the Garnet and Gold in the ACC SEC Challenge. 11:42 remains. Georgia, tip your cap to the Bulldogs. They look great. Up 76-44. McGee back in. Swings it over to McCray. McCray off a screen. Driving. McCray all the way in. Blocked from behind by Stagg. A run out now. Wilkinson, jab step the attack, out of control, shot no good. Basong the rebound. He leads the break middle of the floor. Basong behind the back. Basong out of control, loses it. Turnover. Bulldogs now racing right to left the other way. And now Mike White says slowing up in the half court. Milliner. As we approach 11 minutes to play, 76-44 Georgia. The drive by James, an easy layup with the right hand, and man, Luke Laux not happy.
Yeah, I mean, bottom line is this, man. Kobe, that time.
And another bad pass by McGee, throws it away, looking for McCray. Turnover, Kane driving, kicking, Wilkinson right wing three, good. And this is out of hand.
Yep, and the bottom line is this, Kobe McGee, you can't be a senior and you can't let guys blow right past you.
Wiggins a long triple. That's short, no good. Kane the rebound. 81-44, Georgia. Wilkinson on the floor around Jones. No good, but foul.
Wow.
11-0 run by the Bulldogs. Wilkinson has 16, Kane has 14, Catchings has 13. Georgia shooting 65% from the field here in this second half. And Wilkinson at the line to shoot two. Swinton and Alir Malouk will check in. Free throw, good. Swinton in, Malouk in. And Wiggins and Jones out. Catchings back in. James will sit down for Georgia. Now you hope we wouldn't see a repeat of Friday, but unfortunately we have.
Yeah, we have. Wow.
Man, we're learning a lot. And some growing pains here for this team.
Yeah, again, it's one of those things to where with this basketball club, they've got to find ways to get it done.
Nice take by McCray to the chest of Millender. Lays it in with the right hand off the window. Ends a 13-0 run. McCray has 16 to lead all Noles. 10 minutes to play. 83-46 Georgia. Millender now over to Wilkinson. The Cal transfer who was the ACC Rookie of the Year a season ago. Wilkinson, one dribble, that's a 28-foot three, and he wetted it.
Yeah, he's good, man.
He's good.
Real
Unconscious, 4-3, he has 21. Switting up the floor to McGee near sideline right in front of us in the corner. Masong, a good look at a triple, that's good.
There we go by the freshman, good job.
Tomas Masong, his 5th three of the year. 86-49. We approach the 9-minute mark. Wilkinson, a lob to Kareem Stagg with a one-hand cram on the alley-oop. Wilkinson doing so much for this Georgia team. What an addition. McCray, a great take, lays it up and in. He's got 18.
This is where I think, but Rob McCray has got to be in this mode from the beginning of the game. When things start getting tough, he can't just wait.
Nice steal by Swinton and a bounce pass to Stagg. Swinton the other way, Euro step, lays it up and in. Nice take by the sophomore.
Again, what we got to do is just keep competing, because you got to make this game respectable.
Millender on the bounce, whips it over now to Catchings. Catchings has it. Catchings picks it up, back to Millender. Millender on the attack. Millender right block out to Kane. Kane driving middle of the paint, back out to Wilkinson. Wilkinson bounce pass Stagg, two-hand dunk, and they just know how to get into the lane and find their guys right now. Swinton now attacking, swings it over to Malouk. Malouk with the right hand, underhanded scoop pass to Swinton, reverse layup, good by AJ. Nice find by Alir.
There you go.
Under 8 to play. Millender has it. Bounce pass into Stagg. Driving, kicking, Kane, three. Man, buckets. They are unconscious.
Yeah. They have come out.
71% from the field, Adrian.
Yeah, they've come out in the second half. They just have made shots. Wow.
McGee backing in with the right hand. McGee spins to the left. McGee fall away shot. No good, but a foul on Millender on the arm. And Georgia has made their last 6. Florida State has made their last 5.
Wow.
Georgia is 17 of 24 from the field. They've only missed 3 shots inside the paint, inside the three-point line this half. 3 of them. How about that? And we have a timeout on the floor. 7:36 remains. All Bulldogs. They lead 93-55. Back after this timeout.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with the best fresh-made Southern food from our Eats Deli. While you're here, grab snacks, beer, or fuel to keep you going. It's a slam dunk every time at Sunstop. Join our rewards program to rack up points with every purchase and use the points to save money on fuel. Add our Sunny Saver payment card and save even more on every fuel purchase. Sunstop Convenience Stores. We're from here. Go Noles!
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network. Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Back inside the Tucker Center here on Tuesday night. And comebacks begin here at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Always here. Wolfson Children's, proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. Before we continue on, let's pause. Let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, Adrian Crawford, Jack Kavovik, Chris Culp courtside, Blake Lundy back in the studio. And tough night for the Garnet and Gold, and just as efficient of a second half as you're going to get from the opposition tonight. Georgia is shooting 11 of 14 from 2 in the second half so far, and that's kind of on par with what they've done. They've made 64% of their shots from 2 this season, 7th best in the country, and they lead 93 to 55.
Yeah, man, it's back-to-back
tough ones.
Yeah, these are tough, man, and I think that the biggest issue on something like this is just you let the game get out of hand really quick.
Yep.
You know, and I think you let the game get out of hand because of the fact that they're getting downhill. Where, you know, I mean, we just let them get going, and we're just not being able to get in there and get stops. And like you said, too, we also got to be able to make free throws as well. Yeah,
McGee made the first, missed the second. Rebound to Ross. They're still going. Wilkins the other way. Catchings left wing three. Missed it, no good. Rebound tapped out to Catchings, going all the way in. Handoff, Surreal. Surreal in traffic, shot block. Catchings put back up and in. And they want to get to 100. They're on pace, obviously, to get there at 95 with 7:10 to go. Somerville back in. See what kind of finish this team has tonight. Somerville, right wing triple, in and out, no good. McGee, offensive rebound, put it in.
Hey, you know, I want to go back to this. That missed free throw, missed layup by Kobe McGee was a backbreaker, too.
Yeah.
I mean, because that would have cut, I think I cut the lead to maybe 6.
Yep. Ross penetrating, hands back off to Wilkins. Wilkins will crank a triple. That's short, away from the ball, a whistle. Who's a foul on? It's on Surreal at Georgia. And we're going to walk the other way. That is team foul number 7. I think Masong, does he shoot the 1-and-1? Team foul number 6, excuse me.
And if you look at this right now, the other thing we talked about at halftime, how we were in a decent spot rebounding the basketball. Second half right now, we've been out rebounded, 15-5.
Ouch. Yeah. Ouch. Token full court pressure by the Bulldogs. Somerville brings it across with Ross shadowing him. Somerville attacking. Somerville hand up. Malou throw down, dunk. Nice job there. That's our Tico People's Gas high efficiency play of the game. And a steal by Somerville, left wing triple money. And Somerville's made a 3 in 36 straight games. Timeout, Mike White. Our Tico People's Gas high efficiency play, that handoff dunk to Maluk, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. Mike White's going to take all 5 guys out.
Yep, he is.
He took all 5 out with a 32-point lead.
And I think for him, what he's doing, these are moments as a head coach, you can use it to get some guys' attention. You know, like you're up by so many. Now, again, I guarantee you, if this was a 6 or 8 point game, he would be doing that. You know, especially if it was a starter. You know, again, he had a lot of starters off. You know, he had the second unit in, and so now here he goes getting that first unit. A lot of the first unit guys back in.
7-0 run by the Noles. Seminoles looking to fight, finish. And it's only going to get tougher, folks. Yep. Saturday night against Houston.
Yeah.
So, no rest for the weary. We are going to have to learn and grow in a hurry. That's a team that's built to play for the national title.
Yeah.
Here's some trapping defense. Zone defense now. 2-3 zone extended out in the wings. Wilkinson back in. Over to Millender. Millender left wing. Millender on the bounce, top of the key. 10 to shoot. Millender bounces. Wilkinson, the jab step. He'll crank a triple. Off the heel, no good. Rebound tapped out. Bodies on the floor. Maluk trying to save it, but he's out of bounds on the sideline.
This is the thing. When those shots go up like that, you know, Kobe McGee, you have to just turn. And you got a bigger guy coming at you. You got to get your forearm right in his chest. You can't just turn to put your back to somebody.
Bailey looking to inbound, rather James. He gets the ball into Abson, back to James. Touch pass Millender, the up fake on the attack. Great take, swatted out of there by Maluk. Get that out, says Alir. Backing it along the baseline. A steal by Swinton. A run out to AJ. One hand cram with a dunk. Down the floor the other way. James crossing in the painted area. Pivoting, spinning, pivoting. Down low, Absent. Absent loses it out of bounds off his foot. Florida State ball. I think I like the life from 10 guys right now. Maluk and Swinton.
Yeah, they've come in and listen. I'm going to tell you right now, I just think you're going to have, you know, with Luke Loud, you're going to have to play 11 guys. You know, all these guys are going to have to play. I mean, it's just whoever's got it going that night, you're playing them, you know.
9-0 run by the Garnet and Gold. 95-65, Georgia, 5:15 and counting. Wilkinson watching Somerville. Brings it across. Zone defense by Georgia. 2-3 zone. Bounce in the corner, McGee, Somerville, catch and release 3-ball, shorted it. Rebound to Absent. Goals tonight, three's not falling, unfortunately. 6 of 26 from downtown. And we knew if we weren't making outside shots this season, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
King, left wing, works a high ball screen, whips it back over. James on the attack, spinning in the paint, ripped away by Basong. Those long arms. 7'3" wingspan. Somerville threw a bad pass inside for Maluk. A steal by Georgia. Here's Millender attacking Swinton. Lays it up with the right hand and in.
Yeah, Martin Somerville. He, sometimes, Martin's done a good job overall playing at the point guard position, but he has got to learn how to take care of the basketball. He's only got 2 turnovers, but those are 2 real crucial tonight.
Foul on the timeline in a trap. Somerville fouled by Millender. He'll head to the line and shoot the 1-and-1. Catching's in. Dylan James out for Georgia. Millender's third. Now Georgia, they've now topped 90 points in 7 of their 9 games this season, after doing so only in 9 of 102 games prior.
Yeah. And, we've talked about this, Jeff. There's a few guys on the Georgia team that we were in the portal, we were recruiting against. I know this. Right now, it's Smurf Millender. He's the guy coming off the bench I think Smurf and Linder, I think minimum is about $750,000, $800,000. You know what I mean? It's like these are guys who are backups in the SEC. They're making that level of money. And I think that the reason why I say that is that to compete at this level, you're going to have to get to that place. You know what I mean? And I think Luke Blouch has done a good job of actually getting the right guys that can fit the system, you know?
Yep. And Somerville makes them both. He's got 5 points. 97-67 as we approach 4 minutes to go. Milliner off a screen, kicking out. Wilkinson fakes a pass, driving in the paint, and his shot's no good, but they're going to call a foul on the body on Malou. And I thought he had pretty good verticality, Adrian.
I thought he did too. Wow.
Tough break there on Alear. So Wilkinson to the line to shoot 2. Leading scorer, he's looked at tonight, 16.5 points per game, the 6th man of the year in the ACC, an ACC all-rookie team for the Bears last year, makes the free throw. He made his first career start against Florida State last season when the Noles were out west and responded with a team-high 18 that night. He's got 21 tonight. Off the heel, no good. Malik Scott for the rebound. Under 4 to play. Georgia has led outside of it being 3-0 to start the game. Zone defense by the Bulldogs. McGee off a screen, buries a triple. That's good. His first 3, he's got 8 points. All threes brought to you by Scott and Wallace. 98-70, Georgia. 3:35 to play. Surreal bounces back out to Milliner. Off a Surreal screen, Milliner back to Kane, comes free, thought about the 3, passed it up. Over to Catchings along the baseline, fall away jumper, got it.
That's tough basket right there. That's the NBA basket right there.
Cannon Catchings has 17 points, the BYU transfer, part of their Sweet 16 team a year ago. In the corner, Bassan back out. McGee. Now McGee back out to Swinton, left wing Somerville. Somerville looking for room, got it, 3 ball, nothing but net. Somerville, his second 3, he has 8 points. Noles have made 6 of their last 7.
I think one of the things that's going to happen, honestly, I think we've got to start making it, in my opinion.
And away from the ball, whistles as we got bodies banging. Foul call, I think, on Basong getting tangled up with Kane. And Basong telling AJ Desai, hey, I was just trying to bang with him, and Desai wasn't hearing it.
Yeah, I don't know why there's such a drama.
Yeah. So the third on Basong and a timeout on the floor. 2:45 to go. Georgia has hit the century mark. They lead 100-73. We are back after this timeout.
For decades, FSU basketball fans have counted on the Noles to work hard and carry on a proud tradition. Coach Luke Blouch, thank you for carrying that legacy forward. With 3 generations in the air conditioning business, Barano Heating and Air Conditioning has brought the same dedication to every home we service. Whether on the court or in your home, being part of a proud tradition means something. No matter the season, we'll always be there for you. Schedule your appointment at baranoac.com or call 850-580-4029. Florida license number CAC 1816186.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Jack Cabomet for an out-of-town score update. The ACC extends their lead in this ACC-SEC Challenge. Miami with a victory on the road over Ole Miss, 75-66. And the big one right now, North Carolina, the 16th ranked Tar Heels, they trail Kentucky on the road, 51-49. That one, 10:20 left in the second half. One we'll keep an eye on, fellas.
All right, thank you, Jack. We are courtside, live from our Renewal by Andersen courtside seats. Their energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Andersen today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles. License number CGC 1527613. Now Georgia headed towards win number 8 on the year. And Noles looking to try and pick up the pressure defensively, work on a few things here late in the game. Kane, cross court, now back to Ross. Ross directing traffic, man-to-man defensively, Florida State. Now we go zone. Now we're man-to-man now. Kane, right wing. Kane, a jab step, 2 to shoot, long 3, air ball, shot clock violation. Good defense out of the timeout. Gerald Gillian, our defensive coordinator, drawing it up.
Great job that time.
2:25 remains. 100-73. Georgia. Full court pressure still by the Bulldogs. Knowles trying to bring it across to McGee, middle of the floor. McGee spinning off a blue Kane. Top shot, shorted it, no off the window. Surreal, the rebound. Racing the other way, down the floor. The up fake, now a 3 in the corner. Good by Justin Bailey. Bailey knocks it in, his first points of the night. 15-3 of the year. Under 2 to play. It's such a different pace from Mike White's teams.
Yeah.
Much different. Now over 100 4 times in the first 9 games this year. Maluk shorted the mid-range out of bounds off of Georgia.
Yep.
Adrian, that had only happened twice in Mike White's first 3 seasons.
Really?
And they've done it 4 times in the first 9 games this year.
Sheesh.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
And now he's unloading the bench. Brandon Klatsky in, junior guard out of Colts Neck, New Jersey. Jaden Newell, the redshirt junior out of Destin. Older brother of Asa Newell in the league now. Somerville, zone defense by Georgia. McGee launches a triple, too strong. And the rebound by Kareem Stack. Back the other way. Get beat back. Newell blocked from behind by Maluk. Put back dunk by Jake Wilkins.
Let me tell you this. That kid is bouncy.
Woo.
I tell you what, the whole family.
Yeah.
I mean, Neek, Gerald.
Man, Swinton takes it in, blocked from behind by Wilkins. Let's just say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Right there.
What, yeah, man, listen. Hey, genetics do matter. Genetics do matter.
Wow. His dad, Dominique, played here early 80s when Hugh Durham came back to coach as the head coach of the Georgia Bulldogs. He's his former Knowles. 1 minute to go. McGee directing traffic. Behind the back on the bounce. Weaving his way through. Lost the dribble. Somerville runs it down. 2, 1. Desperation 3 is an air ball and a shot clock violation. And just a tough night for the Seminoles. Final 40 seconds. Stagg starts a dribble, backdoor cut Wilkins. Pass inside to Newell, blocked by Maluk at the rim, and a foul on Alear. And I think the thing I've been most impressed with Georgia is they almost have a European type of feel to them.
Yeah.
But the way they can penetrate and they
pass the
weave and drive and dish, and they just kind of know where their spacing needs to be and where they're supposed to set up at. Newell free throw good. Sunstop postgame show's on the way. Made them both. Jaden Newell. About 30 seconds. Kick on an entry pass by Somerville to Basong, kicked by Ross. Georgia has 11 days off. They'll play Cincinnati at State Farm Arena in Atlanta, December 13th at 2 p.m. Somerville dribbling down to Swinton. Out of Maluk, middle of the painted area, spinning, fall away shot of Lear, no good. Tap try, McGee rebounded, no. Wilkins the board, final 10 seconds. Mike White says slow it down. And a dominant effort tonight by the Georgia Bulldogs. They make a statement and look pretty darn good. The final, Georgia wins it 107-73. Sunstop postgame shows up next.